Hi, how are you? My name is Megan, but people call me Foxy. And this is my kitty Cherry. Hello. Say hi. She likes the attention and cuddles. So this is my starter up video where I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, just so you get to know me a bit. So, I'm not going to tell you my age, I'm sorry. You can figure that out for yourself. But basically, I work full time at a computer reseller company, and I do sales analyst work, basically keeping track of Microsoft contracts. And I also write a newsletter for the internal Microsoft company once a month, among other things, and pretty much do anything else my director asks of me. I also work part-time at a public library. For some hours, I cover and label books, and for the other part, I work the front circulation desk. And linked with that, I'm also going for a master's in library and information sciences at Drexel University. My undergraduate degree is actually in music studies with a concentration in voice from William Patterson. So kind of my goal is to become a music librarian, but actually I love librarianship so much, I'd be okay with any librarianship really. Yeah. And I live in my own place, which I'm very proud of. Got my own place about 3 years ago. And yeah, so that's just some stuff about me. And I decided that I wanted to start doing videos because I've been like watching YouTube and watching different people, and I'll suggest some people that I love watching. Anybody that's like very funny and snarky, or goth, because I'm actually into goth fashion now. You won't see me dressed like that too much because it's a lot of work, and especially with my job, I can't really dress like that all the time. You know, sometimes I do, or sometimes I'll incorporate little accents, like I'm not wearing them now, but I wore like cuff bracelets today, or you know, I'll put on some eyeliner or something. You know, maybe I'll wear a wacky shoe or whatever, but in the future I will show, like, I really like going to Renaissance fairs, and recently got into steampunk as well. So sometimes, you know, I might post that type of stuff. But mostly this is just going to be thoughts, because there's so many things that just, like, I'm the type of person where I do have an opinion about things, but people get so intense, you know, and especially on Facebook, it's like they just have these, sorry, there's cat hair flying everywhere. They have these like crazy rants, and it's like 90 comments later, and part of me is like, okay, like there have been times where I actually comment and I'm like, okay, when it gets past like, you know, 20 comments, it's time to end the discussion. Like it's just ridiculous. Why? And it's always over something that no one is ever going to agree on, like opposing politic views, you know, women's rights and men's rights, you know, legal issues, just, you know, whatever. And on top of it, if you're going to post it on Facebook, expect that somebody else is going to fly in there and be like, I don't agree with you, you're a piece of crap. And, you know, so then it's so weird because, like, of course somebody responds with an opposing view, and then the original person that posted gets all angry, and I'm like, well, what did you expect? Like, you posted on some public forum with like 1 billion people, and you expect like everybody to just unanimously, yeah, I'm intelligent, agree with you. Just, I don't know. It's just a lot of chaos that's been happening the past year, and I just can't stand it. And I need to express that, because if I were, and I'm sure on here people get mad at me for expressing that. But I guess the difference is I don't give a crap on YouTube. Like, on Facebook, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to have my own friends, like, berating me and insulting me. And I just, but I don't know. I need to rant about that. And I'm sure a lot of you go through it. And I think it's harder when it's your friends, because you kind of want to just be like, you're crazy. Like, you're just nuts. And you just want to say something. But you can't, because it's like, well, I love them. Like, they're just having a day. And, like, the big thing is that for you people that get really intense about this stuff, you need to just cool. Like, I've learned that like, life is so short. We don't know how long we're here. And I feel, and like, I guess people feel it's important to argue and stuff, but I feel like if it's not going to, like, get somewhere, like, I feel like, okay, when you're a couple and a couple argues, like a healthy couple that argues, they'll get somewhere. They'll come to a resolution. They'll figure it out. But